Have you ever wondered why some people maintain a youthful spark, deep connection, and vibrant energy even well into their 60s and beyond, while others feel their vitality fading? The answer often lies not in medications or extreme routines, but in something much more fundamental: blood flow. Circulation is the currency of health. It delivers oxygen, hormones, and nutrients to every organ, including the brain, heart, and yes, even the sexual organs. As we age, that circulation tends to slow down. And when blood flow declines, so does intimacy, not just physical intimacy, but emotional connection, energy levels, and desire. But here's the good news: you can reclaim and even enhance circulation and intimacy, and one of the most powerful ways to do it is through nutrition, specifically fruits. Today, I'm going to walk you through 10 fruits backed by science that enhance nitric oxide production, reduce vascular inflammation, support hormone balance, and improve endothelial function. These aren't just general health claims, they target the same biological systems that regulate libido, arousal, and deep connection. After the age of 60, many individuals notice a gradual decline in their physical energy, mental sharpness, and intimate connection with their partners. While this is often dismissed as an inevitable part of aging, one of the most overlooked yet foundational causes is reduced circulation. Blood circulation is not just about delivering oxygen to the muscles or preventing fatigue, the very system that fuels nearly every biological function in the body, including intimacy and emotional connection. Good circulation ensures that oxygen, nutrients, and hormones are efficiently delivered to all tissues and organs. This includes the brain, heart, muscles, and the reproductive system. When blood flow is strong and unimpeded, these systems work in harmony, allowing the body to function at its highest potential. However, with age, several physiological changes begin to affect this process. The blood vessels lose elasticity, the walls of arteries may thicken or stiffen, and there can be a buildup of plaque that narrows the pathways through which blood travels. All of these changes lead to decreased vascular efficiency, and the downstream effect is a reduced ability to support the biological systems responsible for sexual function and emotional intimacy. Circulation affects intimacy in more ways than one. For men, decreased blood flow can directly impair erectile function because the ability to achieve and sustain an erection is heavily dependent on proper vascular response. For women, impaired circulation can result in reduced arousal, sensitivity, and natural lubrication. Beyond the physical, poor blood flow also affects brain function and hormonal balance, which can dampen mood, energy levels, and desire, all critical components of intimate relationships. Without adequate oxygen and nutrient delivery to the brain, neurotransmitter production is disrupted. This means lower levels of dopamine, serotonin, and other mood-regulating chemicals that influence how connected, motivated, and emotionally present we feel. The impact of poor circulation extends even further into sleep quality and overall stress response. When the body isn't circulating blood efficiently, it also struggles with thermoregulation, detoxification, and cellular repair. This can lead to fatigue, muscle tension, and mental fog, all of which chip away at one's confidence, motivation, and capacity to engage fully with a partner. In other words, circulation isn't just about the physical ability to engage in intimacy. It is about the emotional and psychological presence that makes that connection meaningful. Fortunately, even after the age of 60, circulation can be significantly improved through targeted lifestyle changes. Among the most accessible and effective of these changes is the strategic use of nutrition, especially the consumption of specific fruits that naturally support vascular function. These fruits work by promoting nitric oxide production, reducing inflammation in the blood vessels, and improving overall cardiovascular health. By enhancing blood flow, they help reestablish the biological balance necessary for intimacy and energy. Understanding the central role circulation plays in physical and emotional well being allows individuals to take control of their health in a meaningful, sustainable way. It's not about reversing time, but about optimizing what's still possible. And for most people, that's a lot more than they think. The goal isn't simply to extend lifespan, but to improve the quality of life, especially in relationships that thrive on connection, presence, and vitality. The idea that food can be a form of medicine is not new, but what's often underestimated is how specific fruits can directly influence circulation and intimacy, especially after the age of 60. As the body ages, the cardiovascular system undergoes changes that make maintaining optimal blood flow more challenging. Arteries can stiffen, blood pressure may rise, and endothelial function, the health of the inner lining of blood vessels, can weaken. These changes directly impact physical and sexual vitality. However, certain fruits contain powerful compounds that naturally support and even restore vascular health, offering a simple and delicious way to enhance circulation without relying solely on medications. Many of these fruits work by increasing nitric oxide production in the body. Nitric oxide is a molecule that plays a key role in vasodilation, the process that allows blood vessels to relax and widen. This process increases blood flow throughout the body, including to the heart, brain, and sexual organs. Pomegranate, for example, is rich in polyphenols and nitrates, both of which stimulate nitric oxide production. Clinical studies have shown that regular consumption of pomegranate juice improves blood flow and supports erectile function, making it an effective natural aid for both men and women experiencing reduced intimacy due to age-related vascular decline. Another powerful fruit is watermelon, which contains a compound called citrulline. Citrulline is converted in the body into arginine, an amino acid that boosts nitric oxide levels. The result is enhanced vasodilation and improved blood flow, particularly in areas of the body where circulation tends to decline with age. Watermelon functions similarly to pharmaceutical vasodilators, but with the benefit of being entirely natural and free from side effects. Fruits rich in flavonoids also play a significant role in vascular health. Blueberries and strawberries, for instance, contain anthocyanins, which help improve the elasticity of arteries and lower blood pressure. These compounds work by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation in blood vessels, promoting a smoother flow of blood and reducing the risk of clotting or arterial damage. Better blood flow not only supports heart health, but also ensures that sexual organs receive adequate oxygen and nutrients, key components for sustaining physical intimacy. In addition to promoting circulation, some fruits provide hormonal support that enhances intimacy. Bananas are a good example. Rich in potassium and vitamin B6, they help maintain healthy blood pressure and support dopamine production, a neurotransmitter associated with desire and reward. Dopamine plays a critical role in both emotional bonding and physical attraction, and maintaining its balance becomes increasingly important with age. Avocados and citrus fruits also contribute to this effect. Avocados, high in healthy fats and vitamin E, support the production of sex hormones and increase blood flow to sensitive tissues. Citrus fruits like oranges contain hesperidin, a flavonoid that improves endothelial function and reduces arterial stiffness, leading to better vascular performance across the entire body. What makes these fruits especially powerful is their ability to work in synergy. When consumed regularly as part of a nutrient-dense diet, they reinforce each other's effects, leading to noticeable improvements in energy, circulation, and intimacy. Rather than seeking a quick fix, incorporating these fruits into daily life offers a sustainable way to enhance blood flow and rekindle connection, especially for those navigating the challenges of aging. Through these natural tools, individuals over 60 can feel more alive, more connected, and more capable of enjoying the richness of life and love. As the body ages, hormone production naturally declines. This includes essential hormones like testosterone, estrogen, and dopamine, all of which play major roles in regulating mood, energy, libido, and emotional connection. For people over 60, these hormonal shifts can lead to fatigue, low desire, and a reduced sense of intimacy. However, one of the most effective and natural ways to support hormonal balance is through nutrition, specifically by including fruits that are rich in the vitamins, minerals, and phytonutrients needed for optimal endocrine function. These fruits act as natural allies, helping the body maintain and restore hormonal harmony without the risks associated with synthetic hormone treatments. Bananas, for example, are an excellent source of vitamin B6. This vitamin is essential for the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which not only support emotional stability, but also influence feelings of pleasure, motivation, and sexual desire. When dopamine levels drop with age, people often report a lack of drive, not just sexually, but also socially and emotionally. By supporting dopamine synthesis, bananas can subtly but powerfully help reignite that internal spark, making individuals feel more engaged and connected with their partners and surroundings. Another fruit with powerful hormonal benefits is the avocado. Although often thought of as a vegetable, avocados are technically fruits and are packed with healthy monounsaturated fats. These fats are critical for hormone production, particularly sex hormones like testosterone and estrogen. Low-fat diets, especially in older adults, can sometimes contribute to hormonal imbalances. Avocados also contain vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that protects hormone-producing glands and improves blood circulation to reproductive organs. Together, these properties support the physical and emotional dimensions of intimacy, helping individuals feel more responsive and connected. Pineapple is another valuable addition to a hormone-supportive diet. It contains bromelain, an enzyme that supports testosterone production and may help reduce inflammation, which is often elevated in older adults and associated with hormonal disruption. Bromelain also aids digestion, helping the body more effectively absorb the nutrients needed for overall hormonal function. A healthier gut leads to better nutrient availability, which in turn supports more stable hormone levels. Cherries are rich in melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles. As people age, natural melatonin levels decline, leading to poor sleep, a major contributor to hormonal imbalance. Poor sleep disrupts the body's ability to produce testosterone, growth hormone, and even cortisol at the appropriate times. By promoting better rest, cherries help support a healthier hormonal rhythm, which translates into improved mood, better recovery, and enhanced intimacy. Fruits like oranges and strawberries also contribute to hormonal balance by supplying antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress, one of the major causes of hormonal dysfunction in aging adults. They help protect hormone-producing tissues, support adrenal health, and ensure a steady supply of vitamin C, which is involved in the synthesis of sex and stress hormones. When consumed regularly, these fruits act like gentle nudges to the endocrine system, reminding the body of how it's supposed to operate. What makes these fruits so effective is that they don't force the body into artificial balance. They support the systems already in place. Through consistent, natural nourishment, individuals over 60 can experience a restoration of energy, mood, and connection. Rather than masking symptoms, these fruits help the body remember how to function in harmony, allowing intimacy to flourish in both physical and emotional dimensions. One of the most important truths about improving health and intimacy after 60 is that consistency is far more powerful than intensity. While a single fruit or meal won't transform your life overnight, making small, consistent changes over time can produce real, lasting improvements in circulation, hormone function, and overall vitality. The fruits discussed, like pomegranate, watermelon, blueberries, bananas, and others, offer incredible benefits, but only when they become a regular part of your diet and lifestyle. The body thrives on routine support, not quick fixes. That means incorporating these fruits into daily meals, being mindful of what your body needs, and pairing nutrition with other positive habits like light exercise, restful sleep, and stress reduction. When you consume these fruits regularly, their active compounds, like polyphenols, flavonoids, nitric oxide boosters, and essential vitamins, build up in your system. They begin to repair damage to blood vessels, reduce inflammation, and support hormone balance at a cellular level. These effects are cumulative. Think of it like watering a plant. One splash of water won't make much difference, but consistent watering allows roots to grow strong and the plant to thrive. Your cardiovascular and endocrine systems respond the same way. They need ongoing nourishment to function optimally. Another important aspect of long-term consistency is how it reshapes habits and mindset. Often, people over 60 assume that declines in intimacy, energy, or emotional connection are simply inevitable. But when you begin to feel even small improvements, better sleep, more alertness, increased interest in connection, it shifts your internal narrative. You start to see that change is possible, that vitality isn't just something reserved for the young. This mindset fuels motivation, which in turn makes it easier to stick with healthy routines. Each good decision reinforces the next. It's also worth noting that these fruits work best when combined with other healthy lifestyle choices. Moderate daily movement, such as walking or stretching, increases blood flow and helps distribute the nutrients from these fruits more efficiently. Sleep, too, plays a critical role. The body resets hormone levels during rest, repairs tissues, and clears toxins from the brain and bloodstream. Without adequate sleep, even the best nutrition can only go so far. Likewise, managing stress through mindfulness, breathing exercises, or time in nature helps lower cortisol levels and supports a healthy hormonal environment. What makes this approach sustainable is that it doesn't require perfection. You don't need to follow a strict diet or make drastic changes overnight. The key is to begin integrating these fruits regularly, adding berries to breakfast, enjoying an avocado with lunch, or drinking pomegranate juice during the day. Over time, your body adapts to this new rhythm, and the positive effects become more noticeable and reliable. Ultimately, the goal isn't just to improve circulation or boost hormones in isolation. It's to enhance your quality of life. That means feeling more connected, more energetic, and more alive in your relationships. With consistent, mindful choices, especially in what you eat, you're giving your body the tools it needs to stay vibrant and intimate well into your 60s and beyond. The power to transform doesn't lie in dramatic gestures. It lies in the daily act of nourishing yourself with purpose.